Hey, pedal people, it's a pedal guy here. How you doing? Hey, do you want to plug a microphone into your Digitech Trio Plus so you can use it with the looper? Well, stay tuned because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to do it, and we're going to get started right now. Well, hey, it's Scott the Pedal Guy here, where we're all about pedal demos, pedal knowledge, and pedal sales. I love pedals, and so do you. Now, before we get started, if this is your first visit to our channel, make sure you take a second and click on that subscribe button down there and ring that bell so you can stay up to date with all of our videos. And if you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram, be sure to like and follow us so you can stay up to date with all of our activities, because we do post daily and we'd love to hear from you. Well, this is a question that I'm asked often, which is how do I plug my dynamic microphone into the quarter-inch input of the Trio so that I can use it with the looper? And it's actually quite simple to do. One way would be to use a mixer, which would simply require you to schlep around a mixer wherever you go when you're playing live. And if that works for you, go for it. For me, I'd rather use simply an adapter. Now, there's a right kind of adapter and a wrong kind of adapter. Unfortunately, I brought both with me today. So I'm going to show you what they are all about. Now, when I mean adapter, I mean something that's going to go from XLR to quarter-inch. Now, this is actually the wrong kind of adapter. And the reason being is because it's a simple, straight-through signal flow. There's absolutely no alteration of the signal when it passes through this adapter. And that's probably not what you want in this case, because you're going from something that is a low impedance output, which is the microphone here, to something that requires a high impedance input, which is the guitar pedal. So you're going to need to get an adapter that has impedance transforming in it. And that would be something that looks like this. And that will get the job done. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to plug the microphone into our mic cable. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to plug our mic adapter into the other end of the mic cable. And now we're going to plug it into the Trio. And that's literally all you need to do. Once that's done, you can now start using the looper inside of the Trio Plus along with your microphone. All right, at this point, I'm now using the microphone that's actually plugged into the Trio Plus, so my voice will sound a little different. A couple things to keep in mind here. I do have a demo song that I'm going to record a vocal over. A couple things to keep in mind here, though. We don't have any sort of submixer, and this is where submixer might actually be a little handy. So when you're recording a loop that on top of a loop that's already been recorded, you've got to practice so that you record it with the right level so it doesn't overtake the original loop. It's just complementing it, unless that's your intention, but just some things to keep in mind. Now, one of the other great things about plugging into the looper here is that now I have access to the Trio Plus effects if I want to. Or I can also use the effects loop, which you've seen that video as well. Now, in my case here, I'm using a VE5 vocal processor from Boss, and it'll give me a really cool flanger sound that I can use. Okay, so hopefully you saw what I did there. In that case, I didn't like the first take, and so I erased it and then redid it. So that's something to keep in mind too. You want to practice all of this, because when you're layering a vocal, a loop on top of a loop on top of a loop, you can really get lost in the mix quickly. But that is how you do it. So that's how we route a microphone to the looper section of the Trio Plus. Now I know what you're asking. You're asking, well, hang on a minute. Can I also do a guitar and a microphone simultaneously at the same time? And there is an answer to that, but we're going to cover that in a future video tutorial. So for more information on this pedal and the other products that we carry, please visit us at thepedalguide.com. Also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks and have a great day.